Firstly, good evening, everyone. I know my father will be very proud of me because I'm in a very intelligent room and in a very intelligent space and an intelligent hotel for today. But I have to say that whenever people ask me about my achievements, Karan, about how you're doing so well, how do you feel, you're doing this, you're doing that, to me, I'm just doing. I have no idea of how well I'm doing and what that means for me and whether this is too good too soon or whether I'm going to burn out. I think that if I sit back and assess every step I take, then I'm going to be taking myself way too seriously. All I want to do is give a lot of heart into all my performances, into every character that I play. And I want to be remembered for the movies that I'm a part of and the characters that I play, because that's the kind of impact movies had on me as a child. So I want to be I want to be that impact on the younger generation and the older generation and everybody. So yeah, I never look at myself as a third person. I'm just going with the flow, as they say.
And Kavan, do you feel the same? Do you feel the same, or did you feel like you have acquired ambition, with all your achievements? Do you think things fell into place and you're going to go with the flow, or you created this flow for yourself very, very organically?
I think that's a great question. I think, just to echo what Alia was saying, if you find your passion, you jump straight into it.
Right.
And if you happen to be good at it, you get success. And if you have a very open-minded attitude towards life and also view failure as learnings as you move forward, especially at such a young age, I think the universe will find a place for you and put you in the right place. And I think that that quest to have an impact and a mission-driven attitude in life, I think, is very, very important, because ambition is good, but ambition can sometimes be a little selfish.
Right.
And I think that it's important to make that distinction very early on if you can.
Right. Well said. I think that I endorse that completely. I come from that ethos. Ram, to be such an eminently successful politician at such a young age, to take on the daunting task of everything that you have, from the creation of a state to everything that you've achieved, every honor and accolade that has come your way, how does this pressure get to you, if at all?
Well, firstly, before I talk about it, I think Alia said her dad is going to be very proud of her for being at the WEF. I think my daughter is going to be immensely proud of me today. She's a huge Alia Bhatt fan, 8 years old. So I think just the fact that I'm sitting right next to Alia Bhatt, I think she's going to look up to me quite a bit now. Thank you. Now, talking about pressure, or talking about, I think, work-life balance, talking about success, I think there are 4 fields in India which are quite out in the open, in the sense of being there in the media every single day without fail. You have politicians, you have movie stars, you have sportsmen, and you have businessmen. These are the 4 guys who make it to the news every single day. Yes, on good days you receive bouquets, and bad days you receive brickbats. But I think the fact of the matter is, we are the privileged ones, so to speak, today in a country like ours. So yes, in fact, expectation, the burden of expectation, especially because I come from the youngest state in India.
Right.
And this is a state that was created after a protracted struggle with Hyderabad as the capital. And the burden of expectation is, of course, there. And I'm second-gen politician. My father's now the Chief Minister of Telangana, and he's the man who led the fight for Telangana. So the burden of expectation is, of course, there. But at the end of the day, one has to remember that all you can do is, like Alia said, do your best. Leave the rest to the people to judge, to do whatever they want, because ultimately they're the ones who decide either the fate of the movie or the fate of a politician.